Welcome back to ZE Coins. Could a simple penny in your pocket be worth a life-changing amount of money? Believe it or not, the 1971 Lincoln penny has stunned collectors and investors alike, with some coins fetching unbelievable prices at auctions. Stay tuned to find out how much your penny might be worth and what makes these coins so incredibly valuable. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln on the centennial of his birth. By 1971, the design, featuring Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was already an iconic piece of U.S. coinage history. But not all 1971 Lincoln pennies are created equal. While most are worth their face value of 1 cent, a select few could make you a millionaire. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny could be worth $1 million or more under the right conditions. First, let's talk about mint marks. Mint marks indicate where a coin was produced, and for the 1971 Lincoln penny, there are three main varieties. No mint mark. These were struck in Philadelphia. D mint mark, produced in Denver. S mint mark, struck in San Francisco. Visuals. A visual map showing Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco with corresponding mint marks. The mint mark, or lack thereof, plays a significant role in determining a coin's rarity and value. But rarity alone isn't enough to command sky-high prices. So, what's the real secret to finding one of these valuable pennies? There are a few key factors that can make a 1971 Lincoln penny worth a small fortune. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are highly desirable. Look for coins with sharp details, no scratches, and a brilliant, lustrous appearance. These are graded on the Sheldon scale, with MS, mint state, 60 to MS 70 being the most valuable. Minting errors are what really set the 1971 Lincoln penny apart. Some of the most sought-after errors include double die obverse, DDO. This error occurs when the design is accidentally struck twice, creating a doubling effect on the lettering or numbers. Look closely at the date, 1971, or the words Liberty and In God We Trust. A genuine 1971 DDO penny can be worth thousands. Off-center strikes. If the design isn't properly aligned, part of the image may be missing. These coins are highly collectible. Clipped planchets and lamination errors. These rare flaws happen during the minting process and add significant value to the coin. One of the most famous examples is the 1971 D double die obverse penny, which has sold for over $20,000 at auction in near-perfect condition. Let's talk about some jaw-dropping auction results. In recent years, high-grade examples of the 1971 Lincoln penny with major errors have fetched incredible sums. For instance, but here's the kicker, experts believe that some of the rarest 1971 pennies, especially those with minting errors, could be worth upwards of $1 million if discovered in the right condition. Imagine what that could mean for you. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 1971 penny is worth big money? Here's what to do. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details. Pay attention to the date, mint mark, and any signs of doubling or errors. Even small scratches or wear can lower the value. Coins that have been in circulation are less valuable than uncirculated examples. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll evaluate its condition and authenticate any errors, giving you an official grade. Auction prices for rare coins can fluctuate, so stay updated on recent sales and collector demand. So, what's the current market value of a 1971 Lincoln penny? Here's a breakdown. Regular 1971 pennies. Most are worth just 1 cent, but uncirculated examples can sell $4.1, $5. Error coins. Depending on the type and grade, error pennies range from $100 to over $20. 000. Ultra rare finds. Exceptional examples, especially high-grade DDO pennies or unique errors, could fetch $100,000 to $1 million or more. So, there you have it. The 1971 Lincoln penny might just be the hidden treasure you've been looking for. Whether it's a minting error, an uncirculated gem, or a coin with a unique story, these pennies are proof that even the smallest things can hold incredible value. Now, it's your turn. Go through your spare change, dig into that old coin collection, or ask your grandparents if they have a penny jar sitting around. Who knows, you might just strike gold. If you find anything exciting, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next episode. Thanks for watching, and good luck hunting. Have you ever looked at the change in your pocket and wondered if a simple penny could be worth a fortune? Well, you might want to pay close attention, because in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny that could potentially be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Stick around as we explore the coin's history, the secrets behind its value, and what makes it such a hot topic in the world of rare coins today. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner to honor the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, this humble 1-cent coin has undergone several design changes, including the switch from the wheat ears reverse to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. By 1972, the penny had become a familiar sight in American pockets, but little did most people know, a small percentage of these pennies struck that year would become highly valuable collector's items. Now, you might be asking, what makes the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? First, let's break down the term no-mint mark. A coin's mint mark tells us where it was made. For example, D stands for Denver, and S represents San Francisco. If a penny has no mint mark, it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which often didn't include a mint mark on its coins at that time. So, a 1972 penny without a mint mark is not unusual in itself. But here's where things get interesting. In 1972, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally produced a batch of pennies with a doubled die obverse. This means certain features on the coin, like the date, the word liberty, or the phrase "in God we trust," appear doubled due to a mistake during the die-making process. These double die pennies are extremely rare, and collectors are willing to pay big money to get their hands on one. So, how much is a 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny actually worth today? It depends on two main factors: condition and whether or not the coin has the double die error. Let's break it down. Common 1972 pennies without any errors are worth just face value, or about 1 cent, unless they're in uncirculated condition, in which case they might fetch up to $1 to $5.1972. Pennies with the double die error, however, are the true stars. Depending on the severity of the doubling and the coin's condition, these can range in value from $200 to $1,000. But wait, it gets even better. In 2019, a high-grade 1972 double die penny sold at auction for over $14,000. And it doesn't stop there. Coins graded at MS67 or higher have the potential to fetch even more, as collectors compete to own the finest examples of these rare pennies. By now, you've probably heard rumors about a $2 million penny. While number 1972 penny has officially sold for that amount yet, some coin experts speculate that a perfect grade example of the double die penny, graded MS70, could reach astronomical prices in the right market. It's important to note that coin values are driven by rarity, demand, and the willingness of collectors to pay. So, while $2 million might sound like a dream, the idea isn't entirely out of the question, especially if a historically significant or unique example surfaces. Wondering if you might have one of these rare pennies sitting in a jar at home? Here's what to look for. Use a magnifying glass or coin loupe to closely examine the obverse of your penny. Pay special attention to the date, the word liberty, and "in God we trust." Look for clear signs of doubling. This won't be a blurry image but rather distinct duplicate lines on the letters or numbers. If you think you've found a double die penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Grading your coin can significantly increase its value by confirming its authenticity and condition. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a 1972 double die penny, you might be wondering how to sell it. Here are a few tips. Do your research. Check recent auction results to get an idea of your coin's value. Get it graded. A certified grade can make your coin more appealing to serious buyers. Explore selling options. You can sell your coin at auctions, through online platforms like eBay, or to a trusted coin dealer. For those of you who just love collecting, the Lincoln Penny series is a fantastic place to start. It's affordable, fun, and full of surprises like the 1972 double die. And there you have it, the story of the 1972 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a tiny coin with a big legacy. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for these hidden treasures. Who knows? Your next penny find could change your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories and tips. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Did you know that one simple penny could change your life forever? You might just have a fortune sitting in your pocket or coin jar right now. That's right, we're talking about the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, one of the most intriguing coins in U.S. history. And yes, some of these have fetched eye-popping amounts at auctions, with rumors of a coin connected to a jaw-dropping $3 million price tag. Let's take a trip back in time. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, was a groundbreaking coin. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait on the obverse front side. By 1979, the Lincoln cent had already been a staple in American currency for 7 decades. But what makes the 1979 penny stand out? Well, it's not just any ordinary coin. The missing mint mark, combined with its rarity and history, has turned this otherwise humble penny into a collector's dream. Now, let's talk about mint marks. A mint mark is a small letter on a coin that tells you where it was made. For example, D stands for Denver, and S represents San Francisco. But here's the kicker. Some 1979 pennies produced in Philadelphia don't have a mint mark at all. Normally, Philadelphia pennies are expected to carry a P starting in 1980, but the 1979 penny remained without it, making it unique for collectors. So, why does the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny stand out? For starters, the 1979 penny was mass-produced, meaning most people overlook it. However, some coins from this year have a unique error or high-grade quality that significantly boosts their value. Collectors are especially interested in these error coins because they're rare, and rarity equals value in the coin world. Combine this with a near-perfect condition coin graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and you've got a potential goldmine. Let's get to the juicy part, the $3 million penny. While it might sound like an urban legend, there's truth to these stories. Certain error coins and rare high-grade 1979 pennies have fetched extraordinary prices at auctions. For example, a mint condition, graded 1979 penny recently sold for thousands of dollars. The rumors of a $3 million penny often stem from collectors exaggerating or hypothetical what-if scenarios, like a flawless 1979 coin with a rare error coming to market. It's a fascinating story, and it keeps the hunt alive for coin enthusiasts. So, what's the actual value of a 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny today? Well, it depends on a few factors. Condition. Coins in poor condition might only be worth their face value, 1 cent. But if your coin is in excellent condition, known as mint state, it can fetch between $5 and $25. Errors. Certain 1979 pennies with rare errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Grading. Professionally graded coins by PCGS or NGC with an MS65 or higher rating can significantly increase their value. Some of these coins have sold for upwards of $2,500. So, while finding a $3 million penny might be rare, don't underestimate your loose change. Coins in pristine condition with unique errors are still commanding big money in today's market. Here's how you can check your 1979 pennies to see if you've struck gold. Look at the coin carefully under a magnifying glass. If there's no mint mark, you might have a Philadelphia coin, which is already worth examining closer. Look for signs of doubling on the letters or numbers. This is called a double die. Or any unusual characteristics. A coin's condition is everything. The fewer scratches, dings, or blemishes, the more valuable it becomes. If you think your coin might be valuable, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will give you a certified grade and increase its market value. Are you ready to start your own treasure hunt? Here are a few quick tips for coin collectors. Go through your change jar. You never know what you'll find. Local coin shops can be great resources for learning about values and finding hidden gems. Look for estate sales or online auctions featuring rare coins. The more you know about coins, the better equipped you'll be to spot rare finds. Well, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Whether it's worth a few dollars or millions, these coins are a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, go ahead and check your pockets, jars, or even your couch cushions. You never know what you might discover. And if you found this video helpful or exciting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a treasure hunting tip. Until next time, happy collecting! Did you know that a humble Lincoln penny from 1982 could be worth millions of dollars? That's right. A coin you might find lying around in your loose change could make you a millionaire. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, its history, how to identify it, and why collectors are paying top dollar for this rare find. So grab your coin collection and let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic part of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's face. Over the years, the penny underwent numerous design changes and material adjustments, including the famous transition in 1982, which made this year one of the most intriguing for collectors. 1982 was a pivotal year for the Lincoln penny. The U.S. Mint faced rising copper prices, so they made a major decision, switching the penny's composition from 95% copper to a cheaper zinc core with a thin copper coating. This transition led to the production of two types of pennies in 1982, copper pennies and zinc pennies. But that's not all. There were also 7 different varieties minted that year: 1982 large date copper, 1982 small date copper, 1982 large date zinc, 1982 small date zinc plus varieties from the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D. Mints. The combination of design variations and material changes has made 1982 pennies a hot topic in the numismatic world. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While most 1982 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, what makes some of these pennies stand out is their composition. Among the copper and zinc varieties, a rare copper penny without a mint mark has been discovered. And here's the kicker. These pennies have sold for record-breaking prices at auctions. Footage of an auction room with intense bidding, followed by an overlay of a headline: 1982 no-mint mark penny sells for millions. One of the most astonishing coin discoveries came in the form of a 1982 no-mint mark penny that turned out to be made of copper instead of zinc. Experts believe this penny was struck in error during the transition period at the Philadelphia Mint. This ultra-rare coin was recently valued at a staggering $4 million, making it one of the most expensive pennies in history. Collectors and investors alike are willing to shell out big bucks for this penny, not only because of its rarity but also because it represents a fascinating piece of minting history. Now, the big question: how can you identify a potentially valuable 1982 no-mint mark penny? Follow these steps. Look for the year 1982 on the penny. If there's no mint mark below the date, it could be from the Philadelphia Mint. Use a precise scale to determine the coin's weight. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. If your no mint mark penny weighs 3.11 grams, you might have struck gold, or, in this case, copper. Pay attention to whether it's a large date or small date variety. Both varieties exist, but the copper no mint mark version is what you're looking for. Finally, have the coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its value. Let's talk numbers. While the $4 million penny is an exceptional case, other 1982 no-mint mark pennies made of copper have sold for thousands of dollars at auctions. The current market value depends on the coin's condition, known as its grade. Uncirculated or mint condition pennies are worth significantly more. Poor condition: $5-$50 good condition, $100-$500 mint condition, $1 $000-$10 000 plus. As coin collecting gains popularity, the value of rare pennies like this one continues to rise. Keeping an eye on market trends is crucial if you want to maximize your profits. You might be wondering, where can I find a 1982 no-mint mark copper penny? Here are some tips. Start by checking your own coin jars, wallets, and piggy banks. You'd be surprised how many hidden gems are lying around in plain sight. Coin dealers and conventions are great places to browse for rare finds. You might even find a deal on a misidentified penny. Platforms like eBay and heritage auctions often list rare coins. Just make sure to verify the seller's credentials before making a purchase. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1982 No Mint Mark penny is a reminder of how fascinating and lucrative coin collecting can be. Always do your research, invest in proper tools like a digital scale and magnifying glass, and most importantly, have fun with the hunt. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might just discover a penny worth millions. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. And don't forget to share your coin collecting adventures in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Could a single penny in your pocket be worth $5 million? That's right. We're talking about the 1989 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. A coin that might seem ordinary could be hiding extraordinary value. In today's video, we'll uncover the secrets behind this fascinating coin, its history, what makes it so special, and why collectors are paying big money for it in the current market. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. Let's start with the basics. The 1989 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1989, the coin was made of copper-plated zinc, weighing 2.5 grams, after the U.S. Mint transitioned from a primarily copper composition in 1982 due to rising metal costs. The design features Victor David Brenner's iconic bust of Lincoln on the obverse, or the front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Pretty standard, right? But here's where it gets interesting. Many of these pennies don't have a mint mark. The lack of a mint mark means these coins were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as it's standard for Philadelphia to omit the mint mark on pennies. This isn't unusual on its own. However, certain 1989 no mint mark pennies have peculiar characteristics or errors that set them apart and can make them highly valuable. So why would a penny from 1989 be worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about error coins. These are coins with mistakes made during the minting process, and collectors love them because they're unique. For example, some 1989 pennies have striking errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or even die cracks that increase their value significantly. One famous error to look for on a 1989 penny is doubling on the obverse or reverse design. You'll need a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass to spot these details, but trust me, it's worth the effort. Second, high-grade coins are where things get serious. Coins graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC in near-perfect condition, graded MS, 67 or higher, are extremely rare. Out of billions of 1989 pennies produced, only a handful remain in pristine condition without scratches, wear, or discoloration. And finally, rarity. If a coin is rare due to errors or high-grade preservation, demand skyrockets, and collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices. The record sale for a 1989 penny with no mint mark is over $5,000 for a high-grade MS 68 example. But the $5 million valuation comes from speculative cases involving one-of-a-kind errors or pristine, unique discoveries. More on that in a bit. Let's step back in time to 1989. This was a busy year for the U.S. Mint. Over 7 billion Lincoln pennies were struck that year. Yes, billion with a B. Most of these coins were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, but only Philadelphia pennies lack a mint mark. While most of these pennies were ordinary, small variations in the minting process led to unique coins that collectors are hunting for today. The late 80s also saw a growing interest in coin collecting, fueled by an increase in error coin discoveries and the introduction of new grading services. Many collectors didn't pay attention to everyday pennies at the time, meaning a lot of potentially valuable 1989 pennies ended up lost in circulation. Now that we know the history and value, let's talk about how you can find one of these valuable 1989 pennies. Grab any spare change you've got, because you could be holding a treasure. Here's what to look for. Check for errors. Look for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Examine condition. The less wear and tear, the better. Uncirculated pennies are worth much more. consider grading. If you think you've found a valuable penny, send it to a professional grading service for evaluation. Don't forget to weigh your penny, too. A rare 1989 penny on a pre-1982 copper planchet would weigh 3.11 grams instead of the standard 2.5 grams, making it a jackpot find. So what's all this talk about a $5 million 1989 penny? There's speculation in the coin collecting world about one-of-a-kind error coins or discoveries that could fetch that kind of money. Imagine finding a penny that was accidentally struck on the wrong planchet, such as silver or a foreign coin blank. These errors are so rare that they could easily sell for millions at auction. The truth is, while number 1989 penny has sold for $5 million yet, the potential is there for the right coin under the right circumstances. And with the growing interest in coin collecting, who knows what the future holds? Here's a breakdown of recent sales. So, even if you don't strike it rich, checking your pocket change is still worth it. After all, every coin has a story, and you just might uncover a hidden treasure. So there you have it, the story of the 1989 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this humble coin has captured the imagination of treasure hunters everywhere. Could you be the one to find a $5 million penny? The only way to know is to start looking. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you found any interesting coins lately or if you're planning to check your change after watching this. Until next time, happy hunting, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins and uncover hidden gems you might have in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a modern coin that's capturing the attention of collectors around the world. Could this seemingly ordinary penny actually be worth big money, even millions of dollars? Stick around, because we're about to dive into the history, rarity, and the insane market value this penny could potentially hold. First, let's rewind a little and talk about the Lincoln penny's incredible history. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure rather than the mythical Liberty. Since then, the Lincoln penny has undergone multiple design changes, with the reverse shifting from the famous wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and finally, the Union Shield design we know today in 2010. The 2016 Lincoln penny, like others minted after 2010, features the Union Shield reverse and Abraham Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse. But here's the kicker. 2016 pennies without a mint mark have some fascinating details and potential that might make you rethink their value. Okay, let's get into the good stuff, the no mint mark. If you look closely at the penny, you'll notice there's no mint mark under the date. What does that mean? Well, the absence of a mint mark indicates that the coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike coins from the Denver Mint, D, or San Francisco Mint, S, coins from Philadelphia typically don't carry a mint mark. This is common for pennies minted in Philadelphia, but there's something special about the 2016 no mint mark penny that makes it worth investigating further. Now, not all 2016 no mint mark pennies are rare. In fact, billions were minted that year, making most of them worth just their face value, 1 cent. And this is a big but. Some coins from 2016 have errors or unique qualities that make them highly valuable to collectors. Error coins are coins that have flaws due to mistakes during the minting process. These can include double dies, letters or numbers appear doubled, off-center strikes. The design isn't properly aligned, die cracks or cuds, raised lines or blobs caused by damaged dies. Planchet errors, coins struck on defective or foreign metal blanks. Collectors love error coins, and the rarer the error, the higher the value. Some error pennies have fetched thousands, or even millions, of dollars at auction. Now, you might be wondering, what's this about $6 million? Well, let me explain. While there hasn't been a verified 2016 penny that sold for $6 million yet, other Lincoln pennies from different years have reached jaw-dropping prices. For instance, the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, an incredibly rare error coin, sold for $1.7 million at auction. Another example is the 1909 SVDB penny, a rare coin from the very first year of Lincoln pennies, which can sell for over $100,000 if it's in pristine condition. These stories prove that even modern pennies, like the 2016 no mint mark penny, could hold untapped value if the right error or rarity is discovered. So, what's the current market value of the 2016 no mint mark penny? Most examples you'll find in circulation are worth 1 cent, maybe 5 to 10 cents if they're in uncirculated condition. However, error pennies from 2016 can sell for anywhere from $50 to $5,000 or more, depending on the type and severity of the error. For example, a 2016 penny with a dramatic die crack or a major off-center strike could easily fetch hundreds of dollars on auction sites like eBay or through coin dealers. This is why checking your pocket change and rolls of pennies from the bank can be so exciting. You never know when you'll strike gold, or in this case, copper-plated zinc. Now that you're fired up about the potential value of the 2016 no mint mark penny, here's how you can spot a rare one. Inspect the coin's details carefully. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on letters or numbers. Check the edges. Off-center strikes or planchet errors often appear here. Look for cracks or blobs. These are signs of die breaks or cuds. Compare the coin to others. Sometimes, subtle differences can indicate an error. Pro tip: if you think you've found a rare or valuable penny, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can drastically increase the coin's value. Found a rare 2016 penny? Here's how you can cash in. Sell on online marketplaces. Websites like eBay or Etsy are great for reaching collectors. Visit a coin dealer. A professional can appraise your coin and make you an offer. Take it to auction. For exceptionally rare coins, an auction can drive up the price dramatically. Remember, knowledge is power. So do your research before selling. Rare coins can command massive premiums if marketed to the right buyers. So, there you have it. The 2016 no mint mark Lincoln penny might not seem like much at first glance, but with a little knowledge and a keen eye, you could uncover a valuable treasure right in your pocket. Will it be the next $6 million penny? Who knows? Maybe you'll be the one to find it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest coin hunting tips and stories. Drop a comment below if you've found any rare pennies recently, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Did you know that a humble penny in your pocket could be worth thousands, maybe even millions, of dollars? That's right. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny. From its historical background to the potential value that has collectors buzzing, we're going to uncover whether this coin could make you rich. So grab your coins and let's get started. First, let's rewind a bit and talk about the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American coinage since 1909, introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin was revolutionary for its time. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than an allegorical figure. Fast forward to today, and we're still using a version of Brenner's original design, with some updates. The 2020 Lincoln penny, like most modern pennies, features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse side and the Union shield on the reverse. But what sets the 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny apart from the rest? Stick around, and we'll tell you why collectors are willing to pay big money for this common-looking coin. Now, let's talk about that no mint mark. First, what does it mean? Coins minted in Philadelphia don't usually carry a mint mark. This has been the norm for pennies since their inception. So technically, all 2020 pennies without a mint mark come from the Philadelphia Mint. But here's the twist. Certain coins gain value due to errors, anomalies, or their condition. And while the 2020 no mint mark penny itself isn't rare, there's a huge buzz in the coin collecting community because of a few very special examples of this coin. And this is where the story gets exciting. Error coins, pristine specimens, and ultra-rare finds could turn this humble penny into a jackpot. Error coins are one of the biggest reasons pennies like the 2020 Lincoln penny can skyrocket in value. Here are some errors you should look out for. Double die errors. This happens when the coin's design is stamped twice slightly off-center, creating a doubled image. If you find a 2020 penny with a noticeable doubling on Lincoln's face, the date, or the words "In God We Trust," you might have struck gold, literally, die cracks and cuds. These are caused by damage to the die during the minting process, leading to raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin, off-center strikes. Coins that aren't perfectly aligned during striking can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error. So, what's the takeaway? Check your pennies carefully. Even the tiniest detail could mean the difference between a 1-cent coin and a life-changing discovery. Now, let's talk about the money, because that's what we're all here for, right? While most 2020 no mint mark Lincoln pennies are only worth their face value, some error coins or high-grade specimens have sold for staggering amounts. In the past, rare Lincoln pennies have fetched millions of dollars at auction. For example, the 1943 bronze Lincoln penny sold for an astonishing $7.2 million due to its unique composition and rarity. While number 2020 penny has hit that kind of jackpot yet, certain error coins have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. And it's not just errors that bring in the cash. Coins graded by services like PCGS or NGC as MS-70, meaning they are in flawless, mint condition, are highly sought after by collectors. A 2020 penny in perfect condition could sell for upwards of $500 depending on demand. So, how can you tell if your 2020 Lincoln penny is worth big money? Here's what you need to do. Inspect closely. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to look for any doubling, cracks, or other irregularities. Check the condition. The better the coin's condition, the higher its potential value. Get it graded. If you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. Research sales. Look up recent auction results to see what similar coins are selling for. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Stacksbowers are great resources. Even if you don't find $1 million coin, collecting pennies like the 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny can be an incredibly rewarding hobby. Every coin tells a story, and who knows? You might just stumble across a rare find in the most unexpected place. Plus, as time goes on, coins like these could appreciate in value. A small investment in coin collecting today could turn into a treasure trove years down the line. So, there you have it, the story behind the 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny, its potential value, and why collectors are so excited. Could you have a fortune hiding in plain sight? Only one way to find out. Check your change, inspect your coins, and don't forget to share your discoveries in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!